Hi, my name's Cher. Welcome to Grin and Grandma's blog. If you haven't been here before, let me tell you that I'm a 76-year-old booth owner. My husband and I are in 4 different shops right now. And we have booths in 4 different shops. Generally, all of them have more than one. And I also sell on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, just wherever it's legal to sell legal items. So this weekend we went to an estate sale. It's my very favorite estate sale. It's called Outland Estate and Estate Sales, and it's run by Amy Outland and her husband. Amy is one of my very best friends, and so of course I'm going to be a little prejudiced toward her, but she really does have the best estate sale around. And if you're in the Bristol, Elizabethton, Irwin, Johnson City, Kingsport area, and you didn't go this weekend, you really missed out on a lot of fun, and some great deals. Monday was the last day of the sale. Yesterday was the last day of the sale because Sunday a lot of us were snowed in. So anyway, let's go on with what we have. I wanted to show you our haul, and I think you're going to be surprised and amazed. At least I hope you enjoy seeing what we brought home. One of my favorite things here. Look at this. Yes, Little Red Riding Hood cookie jar. Now, it does have some crazing on it, and let's see if you can see this up close. But look at the signature. Very early. Very, very early. Can you make that out? So this is before, I would say, there's not a real date on this, but I would say that this is before brush, because it says it was actually made for USA. So it had to be right about that period anyway, that the companies were merging. And I'll put some more information on, because I just tell you the truth, I can't remember right now off the top of my head the history between these companies. But anyway, we did bring this home. Let's set this behind me, so hopefully it won't get torn up. Several cookbooks. I love cookbooks. And this is Fork in the Road. Dom DeLuise, which I know him as a comedian, but he's also an Italian cook, and he's very Italian with a name like Dom DeLuise. Flying Biscuit Cookbook. Now, all of these will be going into one of our booths. Possibly a couple of the cookbooks might go online, but not too sure. Commander's Kitchen. Just love cookbooks. This is really cute. Just a kitschy little, well, large candle holder. But look, the little thing here to hold the candle is broken off. Now, I haven't cleaned any of these yet, as you can see. And when you buy estate items, most of it's clean, but some of the stuff has been stored in garages, basements, or whatever. So anyway, this is broken off, but that doesn't bother me at all. There's just a little bitty nub that's on here. And look, it's a kitten. Isn't that cute? Large cat. I would say probably about 18 inches tall, something like that. But anyway, this doesn't bother me because, to tell you the truth, the other candle holders with the metal sticking up actually kind of do bother me, because I'm always afraid that they're going to fall on somebody, especially maybe a little person, and they could really be harmed by them. Got this Italian egg holder. Now, we got a few. This one is acrylic, but we did pick up quite a few glass jars like this. This is for our own kitchen. I like to have these because I just think it protects your items, like that. Flowers, for example, cornmeal, that type of thing. It just keeps it fresher than a regular bag does. And my husband found these. These are actually, I know you've seen them before, lemon or orange squeezers. This has the little round bottom on it, as does this one, but it's a little more ornate. Vintage is actually our thing. You'll find if you are able to go into any of our booths, or take a look at what we have on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, etc. It's all under Grin & Grandma, by the way. Online, it's on Grin & Grandma. You'll find a lot of vintage collectibles, some antiques, mostly vintage items, which is like 25 years, or 20 years, I'm sorry, or older. Antiques, by the way, are 100 years old or older. This basket, I just fell in love with. Now, yes, it has some issues. I know that. But look at that. It was actually, well, it sits like this, kind of a sit-up thing. And possibly at one time it was meant to hold a baby or a child. I don't know. But I just thought it had so much character. Look at the little handles here on the side. It had so much character that I just really thought it needed to come home with me. Of course, it'll end up in our booth home. I'm not too sure what's in this bag here. Oh, some folk art. Now, this needs to be repaired. It was not broken when we bought it, but it has these little candle holders that go on it, and there's 3 of them. As you can see, it's an angel, and as I said, it's folk art. Now, if you see prices on this, don't pay attention to the prices, because they were the original price, and the day that we went was half price. And because it was the last day, she did give us some really good deals on these items. So this is just too cute. Another another folk art piece. Isn't that funny? I just think it's fun. It doesn't have a date on it, but it could have been made by a child or an adult. Either way, I just think it's cute as heck. And we picked up a lot of wall art. Now, this lady, by the way, I was told by Amy, used to visit New Orleans every year. And I used to live down in New Orleans. It was in the early 70s. I call it my running away period. One of my running away periods. I ran away quite a bit back then. I was well into my 20s. So it wasn't like I was a problem child or anything. But anyway, as I said, she was down in New Orleans every year, and I think she generally picked up something. And of course, New Orleans is known for its jazz. Al Hurt at that time had a band down there. They used to march every year in Mardi Gras, and he said that his band wasn't fast, it wasn't slow. It did pull a beer wagon, by the way. It wasn't fast and it wasn't slow, so he called it his half-fast traveling band. Some more New Orleans culture. Wall art is just, I don't know, I just like it. Some more folk art. And someone made this. A little primitive piece there. This again, instruments playing. Looks like maybe it's on the wharf. Could be on the bayou. Anyway, my daughter and I, she was just a baby, lived down there, early 70s, and it was just, it's one of those cities that you either love or you hate. One thing that I personally really loved was Cafe du Monde. They had the best, beignets, cafe au lait. Now this, another wall hanging. I'll have to put this with some of these pictures, of course. They just go together. Another cookie jar here. It's not marked, but it has all kinds of character. Toucan. When I saw this, it reminded me of my time in Indianapolis. I grew up in Indianapolis, and for quite a while I worked for the city of Indianapolis. That's when Bill Hednut was the mayor. He was such a great guy, and very good shape, but it's not marked. And anyway, I was what they call a PIO, Public Information Officer. Sounds like a gum disease, I know. But anyway, which meant that public information, it was like a PR person for the city. And part of the area that I was assigned to was the Clean City Committee. And anyway, they started a campaign and used the toucan, the bird, the toucan, as their mascot. And it was, I can't remember exactly what the motto was, toucan you can, or something like that, you know, the boy that tries you can, toucan you can, or you can toucan. Anyway, and brand new in the box, never used. It's an 11-piece stainless steel fondue set, and people still like these. I remember when they were really, really popular, and but people really still like these, and I will probably end up putting this one in the Johnson City shop, which opens up on the 25th of this month. It's called Sentimental Journey, and it is downtown Johnson City. There's a lot of college kids in the area, so I'm thinking that maybe that would be good for maybe a college dorm. Sorry for the noise. Okay, this is actually 2 pieces. But again, just an interesting piece. Isn't this cool? I believe it's hand painted. Well, maybe not. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Let's see, it's got some writing on the back. It's made to hang on the wall. See these little notches here where string goes through? And I can't read this, so I need my glasses or something, but I'm going to hold this up so that you can read the label or the stamping on the back. There's another piece that goes with it. And this is not it. But peppers. I thought that was pretty cool. And again, this one is clay art. Made in San Francisco, Chili Fiesta. And this is, it's stamped CA for California. Again, quite big. I'm going to say maybe 18 inches across, maybe 24. I'm running out of room here. Let me see if I can find a mate to this. Oh, this is another phone. It's not the mate to it. This is Roseville. Gotta love Roseville. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep, this is a little faux succulent, of course, but I don't know if I'm going to keep that in it or just sell it separately. But either way, I think it's a beautiful piece. My friend Tim Carrier lives Roseville, and he often left me, moved to Hawaii. Imagine moving from Tennessee to Hawaii. Okay, here's this other piece. Smaller, of course. How fun, huh? Isn't that cute? And this just, again, has the same stamp on the back, but it's very, very light. But let me show you these together. In addition to these items, we got the coolest, and it's out in the car, and it's cold out there, and I'm not going to trek out there because you wouldn't be able to see it anyway. But anyway, in addition to that, we got, it's a bench made out of an old iron bed. Cool as heck. I'll show that to you later, but I do have to make some pillows for it, or cushions, I mean. And we also got a rocking chair and a little side table. Believe that's it. But how did you like the haul? Let me know. And if you would, if you enjoy this type of video, please let me know by just giving me a thumbs up. If you would subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. Share with your friends. By all means, comment. We read all of the comments, enjoy hearing from you, And we just really, really appreciate you. So thanks again. God bless you. And have a great, great day. Love all of you. Bye-bye.